It's Harvey Elwood. We're reporting from the Department of Public Utilities this morning. The city administrator and, of course, Reverend Harley, who is the head of the Department of Public Utilities. How are you doing? Tell us about today's monumentous event, if you will.
Well, we just thought it was important for us to take an opportunity to introduce our community to the Duke officials. So we wanted to bring all of our leaders, city administrator, the mayor and council, and all the county representatives, particularly the economic development community, because we think it is important for us to continue to move in the right direction to bring business and business development here in our community going forward. So we think the Duke contract allows us to do that. They're going to be a strong partner as we try to get energy to locations that are requiring, again, tons of energy to drive their businesses into the future.
I just want to take a moment to thank Mr. Harley and his staff and his team for all the hard work that they've put into this. This is not something that happens overnight. As he indicated in his remarks, this is over a 3-year process in terms of negotiating with Duke. And I think this is going to be a fruitful partnership and a way that we can help Orangeburg grow and prosper.
I'm Harold James. I'm Vice President of Wholesale Power for Duke Energy.
Mr. Vice President, tell us what this means for Duke and Orangeburg County.
Well, it means that we're partners and that we have a vested interest in Orangeburg's prosperity, and we're going to invest in that interest and help Orangeburg grow. Our economic development people are here. I was just talking to your economic development folks, and they know each other, and they've met, and they've talked, and so, yeah, I think it's going to be a very prosperous partnership.
We understand this took many years to develop.
Yes, Orangeburg and Duke started talking about power supply contract in 2006, and they went through a whole lot of stuff.
Hey, we're dating.
Yeah, and then finally, some of the things aligned that needed to, and we were able to put together a proposal that was interesting to you guys, and we're now a power supplier for the next 15 years.
Thank you
about that.
Thank you so much.
I think this contract will set us up for a great future in terms of economic development, in terms of stable pricing for our community, in terms of being sustainable going forward. Duke Energy is a major player in carbon-free energy, and so we are excited about the opportunities that this contract will afford to us as a community, as a utility going forward.
We have the presidents of the universities here, Claflin University, and of course, Orangeburg Calhoun Technical Colleges. Mr. President, hello, good morning. Tell us about today's event and what this means for Orangeburg and your colleges in particular.
So Dr. Warmack and I both serve on the Orangeburg County Development Commission. And what we know about economic development is you got to have workforce, qualified labor, but you got to have power. And so we're excited about this opportunity because it allows Orangeburg to grow and prosper as we encourage folks to raise their families and live and work in this region of South Carolina. There's a tremendous amount of opportunity available for all of us.
I echo those sentiments, and I think the other piece for me is bringing a company like Duke Energy to this area, and Duke has had a rich history of philanthropy and supporting colleges and universities, and so now we're in their service district, not just recruiting talent to go and work for them that graduates from our institution, building a workforce, but also to investment into the talent to ensure that the talent can stay here in Orangeburg as well.
We've got Gilda Cobb Hunter, state representative, and Annette Dees-Grievous. They're both here. She's from the City Council for Orangeburg, and of course, our illustrious state House of Representative member. Tell us about today's event, if you will.
Well, today's event is very significant as we complete this merger between Duke Energy or partnership, if you will, between Duke Energy and the City of Orangeburg and Department of Public Utilities. Of course, Duke Energy supplies power now to the City of Orangeburg, so this is a very, very important day.
Representative Cobb Hunter.
I'm just glad to be here with the members of City Council, with Warren Harley and DPU. It's a great day in the city of Orangeburg. It's a great day in Orangeburg County. It is so good to see the kind of vision that DPU has demonstrated by working with Duke, partnering, as the councilwoman says, with Duke for this long-term opportunity to make sure that business, that residents, industries in the city of Orangeburg and the surrounding areas have access to power. As we look at renewables and the whole energy crisis, it's critical that these kinds of partnerships are in place, and I take my hat off to the city of Orangeburg, to DPU, and all who were involved in making this partnership a reality.
Thank you both so very much. Thank you.
This is James McQuilla, president of the Orangeburg County Chamber of Commerce, and we are having another unbelievably great day in Orangeburg, South Carolina. Today we're celebrating the partnership between DPU, which is our Department of Public Utilities, and Duke Energy. And so for the next 15 years, we've entered into a contract to receive our power generation through Duke Energy.
Randy, tell us your position at the Department of Public Utilities and what this partnership means for Orangeburg and the surrounding areas.
Well, I currently handle the business development for the City of Orangeburg Department of Public Utilities. And what this partnership means, Harvey, is that the DPU is going to have a stable electricity provider for the next 15 years. That'll be very attractive to industries that are looking to locate in this community. And it's already starting to bear fruit. I can't speak on that just yet, but I imagine in the next coming months you will hear some really, really positive news.